Hi everyone, welcome back to Stationeers Venus. I'm currently sitting in my chill room. Last episode I got the atmospherics almost completely ready to go. I believe now I'm working on evacuating this bit here. So at the moment I've got a ton of stuff in here that needs to be sucked out. I've already sucked it out once, but I'm going to suck it all out again. But the temperature, see that 94.4 degrees. I gotta cool this stuff down. So let's just slap a bunch of radiators on, get the temperature down to something uh, more suitable. Something in the 20-degree range. And this should fly down very quickly, as you see, 87 point. Oh gosh, it's going really quick. Once I gets down to like probably a little below 20%, close to the 20% mark, I'm going to rip those radiators off and I'm going to then flush it in through my filtration system. Hopefully all goes well. Let's just turn this on for a little bit. In fact, let's charge this up where we're at it. I don't need to top up my water. I've obviously just drunk recently. Some extra cables here that I can add to my collection. Don't need these little guys anymore. So my little chill room is going to turn into a full well, it's still going to be a chill room, but rather than chilling me, it's going to chill the gases. So I'm going to have to get some pipes along the top there at some point. So there's actually, while I'm waiting for this stuff to cool down, there's actually quite a few little things I could be doing in here to speed me up a bit, so that later on I don't have to lay all this stuff out later on. So I'll leave a bit of space towards the end of the wall because I'm not sure how I'm going to deal with that space. I'm going to keep these off the wall because I've always had trouble with heating and cooling when things are hard up against walls or hard up against the floor as such. So this is going to be my main X line right here. So I'll just put those there for now. There's obviously nothing in them. But my X is going to attach to that. I'm going to have some red insulated pipes going along the roof connecting to this and radiators all along. Maybe a few offshoots going down to wall coolers or offshoot down here and around. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet, but I do have all this room here for wall coolers, so I could attach a lot of wall coolers if I really wanted to. I'm still waiting for this to get down, but as you can see, the temperature is going down very rapidly now. I've hit my 20-degree target, so like I said, I don't care if it goes below 20 degrees. That's fine. 15 degrees is also good. Just going to rip these things up, suck all the oxygen out, and then get to sticking some furnace gases in here and get these tanks of mine full. So I ended up at 15.2 degrees in the end. That's going to keep ticking down because the pipes themselves are aren't insulated. Power low. Power low. Oh, of course, because yeah. All good, all good. Turn that off. I don't need that on. I got a partially filled battery right there. Let's get outside. Let's flush it. Oh, I don't want that. I want to get some pressure in here. Just so the pressure differential between the outside and this room is not too high. And whoosh. Okay, the cool thing about having this pipe sticking out here as well is that I can visually inspect it as well like this. 15.1 degrees, oxygen tank is at 19 degrees, that pipe's at 20.4 degrees. I can just flood that in and it'll equalize out the temperatures. Looks like 18.2 degrees is the winner, which is it's pretty good. Now do I have no? Oh, actually I can feel this oxygen tank right now. I'm basically leaving this pressure regulator on all the time just for convenience. I hope I have the power to handle it. My wind turbine's doing a great job right there. So this pipe is currently filling 21.3. It's fine. Yeah, it's exposed to the atmosphere, so it's slowly heating up. It's okay as long as the temperature's like not above 30 degrees. It's fine. I can kind of leave this if I want to and come back and it'll be 8 megapascals. The problem is if I walk away and forget about it, I might come back and find the temperature in there is like 80 degrees or something. So I'm not going to walk away. I'm just going to sit here, wait till it gets to the 8 megapascals that I'm aiming for. Fantastic. Now I'm going to switch it out with this one here, and I'm going to get this one up to 8 megapascals. It was already at 6, so it's not going to take long to get up to 8. And now I'm basically heading out with 200 over 400 moles of oxygen to breathe, which is fantastic. Waste tanks are going to run out before my oxygen does. Two waste tanks should equal. It should end up being one oxygen tank. This is actually, if I just stop for a second, this is actually the perfect setup. I won't stop. Because one oxygen tank will run out and 2 waste tanks will fill up, and then halfway through this oxygen tank running out, right, this 3rd waste tank will run out, but I can stick my old oxygen tank as a waste tank, and so my oxygen and my waste will run out simultaneously. Which when I say it that way, it sounds bad, obviously, but no, that's actually good. It's a good efficient use of the space in my inventory, bottle-wise. Later on, I'm going to have smart canisters for oxygen, in which case I'm going to have a lot more waste tanks. Okay, I brought my radiators with me for some reason. I don't know why. I can't for the life of me work out why I would do that. Let's drop these on the ground. Let's grab the insulated pipe and let's pick them up again. And now I've got a bunch of red pipes. This is for the X. I'm going to just get this. Oh, I want a volume pump because I want to control how much X is in my pipe system. So actually, I'm going to do this later. Let's close this valve. Don't need this anymore. Just double check. Nothing in there. Good. I'm going to now connect this up to here. Well, I need normal pipes for that. Unfortunately, I laid a whole pile out there. I don't think there's enough here. What is the pressure in there? I was looking at this before. 30 megapascals. I'm actually going to need more normal pipes. Oh, hang on. No, I've got more normal pipes. What am I thinking? They're in here. I was thinking I don't want to print more normal pipes out. I don't need to. I got to rip up all my old oxygen stuff. So a little bit more time in the chill room. I might drink while I'm here as well. Just top my water up. All good. I'm just every now and again it's a good idea to check your vacuum room to make sure nothing's leaked in. All good. So these are completely empty. All of this is empty. So all these pipes I can use outside now. Let's start by getting rid of this thing. So I don't have to do it this way. I think I can just drill it directly where it stands, but I'm not going to. I'm going to do it this way. And there we go. This is a brilliant Mark II tank I can use much later in the game. It occurred to me that I might have some highly unhappy power tools right now, so I'm going to just do that. Now I can drill this thing up. Okay, these things are being retired for now. You're going to come out of retirement later, guys. Don't worry. I am not going to abandon you. I have a use for you. Okay, and now all these pipes here are no longer necessary. And we'll just get this thing going. I'm going to use all of you to transport furnace materials. Okay, so this is my main atmospherics line. This is going to have a ton of radiators on them. It's going to need it as well. I don't want to be constantly taking radiators off this thing, putting them back on and taking them off. It'll be more a case of me just periodically checking on the pipe pressure. If I get it wrong a few times and I end up with too hot or too cold, I can do things differently the time after. Okay, that's all done. I don't have any use for this line of cable here, so free cable, cool. I don't know why I left all that there. I could have dug that up ages ago. Okay, doesn't matter. Oh, this one's done. Who else is unhappy? You're a very unhappy little power tool. Let's just get these dudes going. Fantastic. So all I've got left here now is this battery charger and my water tank. I want to leave my water tank in here. Like, this water's probably getting very cold. 11 degrees. That's because I have an exposed pipe. Actually, technically, I've got a couple of exposed pipes there. I will have a water tank outside. Well, not outside. I want it in in an enclosed room at some point with proper temperature. So I'm not gonna use a portable water tank for my water needs. I'm gonna create a big, a small tank, which is much larger capacity. But I don't want to expose it to outside temperatures and have super hot water. What I want to do is I'm just thinking when I furnace and the water comes out, it'll be icy cold water. So what I'm thinking is I want my water tank to be inside my greenhouse. So so that way it basically balances out at greenhouse temperature and it doesn't affect the greenhouse. If I have a water line going into my greenhouse which is 400 degrees, it'll heat up the greenhouse, and that's another heating problem I got to deal with. Anyway, I'm all done in here. The only other thing I could possibly be doing right now is connecting the rest of this up. I want to do that once I figure out um, where the outside lines are coming in. So I'm not entirely sure how I'm doing that yet. So let's just leave that like that. Also, I need these 11 pipes. They're going to go in one of my cupboards, one of my lockers. These lockers might be in the way for me sticking pipes in.
Waste tank, caution.
It's okay, I'm on top of that. And yeah, let's go out the other side. And this is connecting to that. So finally I can do something with these furnace gases. This is fine. I really need more steel frames. A lot more. How much? I got tons of steel. I was making steel sheets. Let's make some of those to begin with. So I'm not entirely sure how this is going to work. It's kind of just making this up as I go along. I might end up ripping up a lot of cables, but I want this connecting those two up like this. And let's just put a stop to these steel frames for now. It's okay. I mean, I'll use them all. I don't need to put a stop to them. I just wanted a few before I started making, not frames. I wanted a few sheets before I started making frames, only because it was convenient. It was already there. I want to I don't need to. I can rip it up later. Let's just get all this sucked into the room. Now, I'm wondering whether or not I should have See, this is a problem. These should all be insulated, shouldn't they? Unless I have like a valve or something, or a pressure regulator. Well, I've got this. But yeah, these probably all...
Waste tank critical. Temperature high.
Fine, it's fine.
Critical.
Let's just get them in there for now, and I'll figure out what type of pipes I want later. Whoa, what just happened? Oh, I was pointing the wrong way. Let's just jetpack. Yeah, that was not intentional. There we go. It doesn't matter. I've just greatly increased the capacity of those pipes. I can rip these off now. I would have spread the pressure amongst many things. So this is something I wasn't thinking about at the time, but there's going to be pipes sitting here just holding gases for a long time, and connected to my room. So the outside atmosphere is currently trying to heat these pipes up like crazy, and my vacuum room is trying to cool them down like crazy, which is obviously no good. It's obviously no good. So what I'm thinking is, from this point here onwards, no. I think what I need to do is I need to have a volume pump or a pressure regulator or something right here. I make this insulated and stick a pressure regulator right on this spot here, drifting around, and then I can cut it off. So there'll be gases in those pipes there, but I can pump them into there whenever I want. And this should be insulated so that there's no leakage. This insulated pipe here is exposed to the atmosphere, but it's insulated, so it's not going to actually heat up the room. But these are all going to not heat up the room, but heat up the pipe system. So this is going to rapidly slow down my cooling, so I'm not cooling things as fast. So do I want a volume pump? I'm pretty sure I want a volume pump. Volume pump right there. I don't think I want to use this volume pump to do it. The alternative would be to connect this up to here, and then I volume pump wherever. Oh gosh! Oh my god! No! Stop! When I start thinking about something, and I'm sitting there umming and ahhing, I tend to lose my sense of time. And if I'm building something, yeah, too much gets built. Um, just laying the foundations right now for the greenhouse. I'm probably going to do a 5x3 as my first greenhouse. It's actually a very large greenhouse. And I'm going to extend that out later. So, I mean, as it turns out, I used all this. They're not wasted. It's not a big issue. I knew I needed 2 over here, and later on when I'm putting cooling in place, that's going to greatly draw my power supply. So I'm probably going to have another 2 more lines of steel frames here as well. So there's no actual issue with me building frames, since I know I'm going to be using a lot more of them. So we'll just do those for now. We can fill in some of these. I want a bit of working room, so I'm going to fill in this and this. This is kind of my furnace area, and this will be my greenhouse. So we'll just make these solid for now, so I can run along them. Whoa! Is anything out of the machine? Okay, quick, look around. Anything on the ground? Anything on the ground? Oh, there is. Oh. Oh, it didn't get damaged. Good. Maybe ingots don't get damaged, but I know that items on the ground do get damaged. Strangely enough, the temperature of a storm is only 365. While I'm standing out in the storm, I use less oxygen than when there's no storm on. It's kind of crazy if you think about it. Let's fill in one of these blocks. But yeah, I mean, I could hop inside that room and avoid all this. This is not damaging my suit or anything. The only thing it's going to damage is stuff lying around on the ground. So I kind of wanted to quickly look around. It makes me think I really need to get a beacon very soon anyway. This is actually going to give me a ton of power. That's full already. That's full already. Yeah. If you can actually managing it, doing stuff in a storm is actually better than not in a storm. The storm cools you down. This is all fine. Yeah, I haven't left anything floating around on the ground. That's good. I got everything in time. What's my lander's health? It's getting down there. I'm going to have to transport all this stuff off the lander pretty soon. Get all my food off there and get all my communication stuff out. Believe it or not, communications is not far away, because the very next project after I finish off these atmospherics will be the greenhouse. And then once I got the greenhouse set up, I'm going to be searching for plants. Okay, so let's throw this in here for now. Okay, all good, all good. No biggie. Just having a look around. This is closed, right? Okay. Now, what I was thinking was maybe it's just a temporary solution. No, it doesn't work as a temporary solution because I want my waste tanks. I need to have a volume pump. There's no doubt about it. I don't want to pull stuff out of this machine. I need more gold. There is gold right next to my base, so even though there's a storm raging at the moment, I can gold near my base. I'm going to keep my suit open because I know waste tank. I was about to say, I know the waste tank is getting high. Oh no, it's a very short storm. It's over. It's all good. I wanted a bit of gold anyway. I know there's lots of gold right next to my base. There was lots of gold next to my base. So where did this coal come from? A resource is spawning in? What on earth is happening? Okay. Let's go. Let's just get some gold. Just a little bit. Like, 20. Let me guess, this is just one little piece of gold on his own. No friends. Nah. That was just a single piece of gold. I should create a name for individual pieces of things. A loner. How about that? I just call them loners. I found a loner. I don't know. Okay, so what is that? Copper. Bouncing around. Strangely enough, I was better at controlling my character during the storm than I am not during the storm. So I said about 20 gold. I've got 18. 18 is about 20. I just want to dig around and see if there's any more here. There were a few pieces here, weren't there? As you know, I like to leave exposed bits of gold and stuff. There's a lot of copper here. I might just dig some of this up and run it through my furnace. It's free furnacing for gold and copper.
Tank critical.
Yep.
Temperature high. Temperature critical.
Okay, maybe I do need another waste tank. I thought that that was gold. I meant to leave that exposed. I thought that my waste tank and my oxygen will coincide with each other, but they're not. My oxygen's doing far better than my waste tanks, so I might. I don't know. I don't really want to make another canister because my propellant will eventually be a smart canister. So I'll just leave that like that. My propellant will eventually be a smart canister. That filter's dead. As will both my oxygen tanks. So both those oxygen tanks and my propellant are going to become future waste tanks. Okay, let's run some resources through here. Absolutely free. The storm would not have cooled the furnace enough to stop the free furnacing from happening. Let's just leave this open. Come on. Okie dokie. And I want a volume pump. Okay, so that furnace, that storm was exciting. Slowed me down a bit. I need to build. What is it called? Is it a weather station? I don't want to waste time looking it up, but I'll look it up when I'm not videoing. But a warning system for storms would be nice. So a volume pump. I mean, a pressure regulator would do the same job. I'm not going to be in any danger though of bursting my pipes, my pipeline inside the vacuum room, because it's just going to be that big. There's just going to be so many pipes there. The actual capacity of it is going to be huge. Now I grabbed that really quick because I don't need this anymore. I grabbed that really quick because I want to change this to insulated pipes. Thank you. Fantastic. And I'm going to change this to a pressure regulator. And what the effect this is going to have, not a pressure regulator, a volume pump. The effect this is going to have is that it's what was going on here? Yeah. It's going the wrong way. Okay, I want that way. I got to figure out a way to get a cable there. I'll have to circle it round, I think. What this is going to do is this is going to cut off the gas. This is like pressure regulators and volume pumps are like one-way valves. You know, stuff can flow through this way, but it can't go back the other way. And so basically when I pump stuff in here, once I've decided, that's enough and that's all I'm pumping, I turn it off. I don't have to worry about gases going back and mixing in with the super hot gases that's going to be in this line. Now this line is going to be improved, maybe not much. I'm probably going to just chop that strange thing off and turn it into a normal pipe. It's probably going to stay like this for a while. I'm not sure yet. And yeah, this way I can segregate the hot from the cold, and the gases in here are just going to cool right down. So that's the theory anyway. I can. Oh, I can get it through there. That's right. I can get it through T-junctions. You can't. Oh god, I had that right as well. You can't send the cable through through a curved bit like this, but you can send it straight through the middle of a T-junction. Okay, so when I turn this volume pump on, okay, I just noticed something. I just realized as I was about to set this valve, I didn't set this valve last time. I left it at 50. Now that it's 100, maybe it'll empty my tank a lot quicker. Let's try it out. Okay, let's see how long it takes. And 1, 2, 3, 8,
Low.
13, 4. Yeah, it's about, I think I miscounted, but it's about 15 seconds. Okay, so the volume pump is slower than a pressure regulator, but it's not 4 times slower like I thought. It's actually only just twice as slow. A little less than twice as slow. So they are a bit better than I talked about in the previous video. I didn't set the volume that it was pumping to 100 liters. And meanwhile, I just mixed my oxygen in with really, really hot stuff. It doesn't matter. I've got tons of oxygen to spare. So I'm going to set this.
Tank low.
Yeah, I know.
Tank caution.
Thank you. So this is 158.2. This is 199.3. So I've separated it. This is going to stay at like the 200 degree mark, something like that. It should be slowly rising actually.
Tank critical.
And this one here is got the radiators going on it, and it is cooling like crazy right now. So so that's the thing. By segregating it like this, I can make sure that I don't have my radiators fighting against the outside cooling. The outside heating. The outside air is heating this up, and at the same time the radiators are cooling it down. So rather than fighting it, I just segregate it like this, and there's no issue. And then when I want to put more in, I can. I actually want to put all that in, so I'm just going to do this. I probably need more pipe capacity in there. I don't have much in there right now. It's just one line. I plan to extend that round the corner and make like a big wall of pipe webbing with radiators all over it, so I can cool this stuff down super fast. But as you can see, I'm evacuating this entire line here. So my furnace jobs are. This should be fine. Yeah, my furnace jobs are the gases are actually going to happen in 2 stages. I've got a lot of gas in there right now, 15 megapascals. I'm going to leave that in there for now. I'm happy that I'm getting the free furnacing. So basically, when I want to empty my furnace, I turn this on. This is a pressure regulator. I might change this for a volume pump.
Waste tank critical.
Oh God.
Temperature high.
No, actually no. I want to.
Critical.
Yeah. I'm going to change this.
High.
Quiet, lady. I'm going to change this for a volume pump. And basically, when I'd want to evacuate my furnaces. Oh, but if it's a volume pump, getting those last little bits out will take longer. Generally, when I'm evacuating furnaces, I want to get them evacuated quickly. Okay. So yeah, well, I'll leave this as a pressure regulator. When I evacuate the furnace, I put this on, and it's going to push the furnace air into this pipe section here, where it's kind of in a queue, just waiting. And then when I'm ready to fill this up, I'll stick on this volume pump, and that'll stick all the gases into my main cooling chamber. Okay, so this is kind of the waiting queue. So this is my furnace gases. This is the waiting, and then this is the actual cooling. And then once it's cooled enough, I pull this valve, and it gets sucked into my tanks. So I'm not going to pull that yet. I do not want to stick 162 degree oxygen into my oxygen tank, or carbon dioxide or anything. I don't want any. The only gas that I might want hot is. I don't want any of them hot. I want them all to be cold. The difference is I want my X to be icy. I want it to be like negative 100 degrees. The rest of these gases, well these two and nitrogen, I just want it to be about 20 degrees. Hydrogen can honestly be icy. I'm happy with that. I don't care about NO2 and nitrous at all. Okay, so it's all set up. It's all good. I'm going to just evacuate this pipe. It's evacuated. Now it's just a case of waiting for this to chill down, and once it's chilled down enough, pull the valve. If there's a lot of moles in there, and there is, it's going to take a long time to chill. What I need to do is get more pipes and radiators into there. So now that it's empty, I'm going to take this opportunity to fix this monstrosity right here. Let's go. There we go. So that's my atmospherics. It's all good. The only thing left to do is go inside the room. Oh, I got more pipes here, and build some more radiators, and connect it all up with a big radiator system. And then once I've flushed some X in here, I'm going to run an X pipe into there, and I'm going to get a line of X all cooled down. So radiators are what I want. Where's all my resources? Steel, silicon. Let's just chuck everything into the atmospherics for now. Oh, I wanted more steel sheets, didn't I? As you can see, my steel supplies are getting low. I've gone through more than half of it now, and I'm about to spend a lot more on radiators. Well, not a lot more. It's only two grams of steel. I need to completely seal this wall. What I'm thinking I might do is I might actually do what I was talking about and actually create a. I might cover all this in steel walls and stuff, and actually make a cooler working area, so I'm not burning up all the time. I need to up. I need more windmills. I need to upgrade my power. Just sort of listing off the things that need to be done. I think, I don't know, I kind of want to just race to greenhouse, to be honest. I don't want to mess around doing stuff while I'm building radiators. I could be emptying my inventory of silly things, like these things. Well, they're not silly, but they're not needed anymore. This CO2 is done. Let's make a line of filters. I'll keep them on me. I want the pipes on me for sure. Is there any more piping stuff that I need from here? Why did I put white spray paint there? How did I end up with two lots of white spray paint? I don't even know how that happened. I made a mistake somewhere along the line. Hey, that's not purple. It's purple, that. Oh yeah, that bugs me because it just takes up inventory space. Where's my radiators? What am I out of? Gold. Oh, radiators require gold. Do I need to go more gold mining? Yeesh. Okay.
Waste tank. Caution.
Let's get this in place ready for more infrastructure. Let's get these in place ready for more windmills. Waste tank caution. Oh, all my waste tanks need to be emptied. So we'll just turn our volume pump on and we'll do this. So what was it? It was about 15 seconds, wasn't it? Takes its time. Cool. Let's get that one in now. I know, I'm dying of thirst. I'm about to go into my chill room, which has my water in it. I know, I've got a water bottle in the cupboard, and I've got one on my uniform, yet I go all the way into my chill room before I drink. I just don't like leaving empty water bottles floating around the place. Well, sometimes you have no choice, but if I don't have to, I'm not going to. Okay. All done. I'm not going to empty my furnace yet. Let's suck the air out of here. Okay, so everything's all good now, all set up.
Critical.
What's critical? Oh, my health. Okay. Everything's all set up. Everything's going good. I just got to keep working on this chill room now. I've got more radiators. I can slap one on there, just even if it's temporary. This is going to be my X line. Now the X is going to come in through the top up here and probably go along here. And I'll probably have all this wall here filled with X. That leaves the rest of this space for chilling this stuff here. So I'm going to start a line out here. I'm not entirely certain if this is how it's eventually going to end up, but it's going to be how it's going to be for the foreseeable future. So I'm just going to run this along here. It's going to be X at the top. Oh, I need room for my carbon dioxide to chill as well. So I don't even know where I'm going to fit my carbon dioxide in. Probably this corner here, actually. So I don't want to go the whole way. That'll do. Um, this wall will be an X wall, I think. Even though my coolers are over there, the X wall will be here. This will be a little carbon dioxide section here. I don't need a very big section for cooling my carbon dioxide down. What I can do is I can poke these things straight up like this. And I can, whoops, I shouldn't have done that. I can stick radiators on these little offshoots here. Oh, I did it again. And I can't see a thing. Okay, I need to have my light on the whole time. So I can actually stick radiators on these little things here. It's kind of important that I get a lot of radiators on this main line here. Oh wait, hang on. Am I actually gaining any radiator space? I've created offshoots, but I've lost a radiator space. So those 1, 2, 3 radiators are going 1, 2, 3 there. That was not well thought out. Okay, that's not what I want to do. I'm just terrible. Let's go. Quick. It's 36 minutes in, so I just want to get this bit done at least anyway. 1, 2, 3. Honestly, does it even matter at this stage? I can rip it up later. Okay, good. Radiators galore. And yeah, so the temperature is now going down at a much faster rate. There's almost 9 megapascals in there. It's going to slowly go down in pressure as the temperature goes down. So this is my current setup. Honestly, I could probably put these in the floor and have radiators pointing up and then basically have an entire floor of radiators that I walk on. I don't know what I'm going to do yet there. What I do know is that I'm at 8% health and my character's dying of thirst. So there we go. Let's drink. That should make him happy. We'll eat this can as well. Pick up the can afterwards. We're going to have to turn that into some kind of tomato soup or something later on. I need a filter. So it's kind of a bit of housekeeping going on right now. I want to fill up my oxygen tanks. I was hoping that line would have cooled by the end of the session, so I could flush it into my tanks. I kind of want that to be the last thing I do, but it's taking so long I might not get around to it. I emptied this, didn't I? I was going to make more windmills. I can't because I don't have enough gold. I need to go gold mining. Let's close that. Filters. Carbon dioxide filter. Let's go gold mining. Or not gold mining. Let's do that next time. Filter carbon dioxide. We'll just, honestly, I'm wasting my time. I shouldn't bother. The reason is I've got more power than what I need to do. If anything, I should be filling up more large batteries. And I'm going to have another large battery somewhere over here, close to the greenhouse, to power the entire greenhouse. So I'm not sure what I'm doing with this setup. Maybe I'll take a turn here and go round and down. That might be better. That gives me a bit of room to stick a large battery there. And then somehow hook up the large battery, probably along the roof, to my main power array. I can't do that because my main line is in between the windmills. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do it, but I do want a large battery to power my greenhouse. So I want that all on a separate circuit. And right here just seems like the perfect spot for it. It's not in the way of my furnace operations. The only thing it's in the way of is all this piping. And this could go any way I wanted it to, really. Across, down, there. I just moved this cabling. It shouldn't even be like this anyway. It's just a complete waste of cabling. It's so often when you're playing this game, you're just throwing things together, and then afterwards, when you kind of take a step back and look at it, you realize that there's just there's a way to do it which uses up far less resources. Usually it's because, oh, I need this connected, and you end up going around in a snaky path. So I can save myself some cables by just simply making this one straight line and doing this. I don't save many, only a couple, but every little bit counts. So that's far better. That just makes far more sense, and that actually gives me room. I don't really want to put this volume pump here though, because
Health low.
maybe I should. Yeah, I'm going to stick this volume pump here, make this straight, and have the piping go along here, up and across, or something like that. I'm not sure. I'm just going to clear this space for a large battery. I can't make a large battery because large batteries require gold. There we go, gold. 35 gold, 35 steel. The steel's easy, I've got the steel. The gold. Gold. I'm out of gold. I need more gold. What am I supposed to do? Volume pump, which probably requires gold, I imagine. Volume. Yep. It's gold all the way. I do need more windmills. Not yet. It's just a waste of resources doing it now. What I do need is a volume pump for my X. That's, yeah, gold. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Good windmills, good windmills. Let's have a look at this. 88 degrees. Yeah, I'm not going to flush that in. Not until next episode. The last thing I wanted to do was fill my oxygen up. So we'll start by filling this tank up as much as we can. It'll start at about 5 megapascals. I might then fill this one up here. See the temperature creeping up? I don't want to leave them in there for too long.
Waste tank. Caution.
And the other thing is, while I'm leaving this in here, it's mixing with this gas and it's heating up the gas in this pipe here. So I kind of want to just, yeah. And when I take it out, it cools down because it's mixing with this gas here. I really need the next lot of oxygen that goes through to be really cold, like 15 degrees. So this is lowering, but when I mix it with my oxygen tank, it's going to be a problem. This is a fine though. 2 tanks of 5,000 is fine for now. Gold, gold, gold. Wait, I was going to stop this session. Yeah. So I'll leave my mining drill out. I'm going to put a stop to this session now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.